Aloha, welcome to Patty Puckett Pouring Art. Today I'm going to do a sunset, wave, ocean, and beach scene. Well, it'll probably be over the next 3 days because I'm going to do it in 3 parts. And I have the tape right here. That's going to be my horizon line for the water. And the first time I did this was in 2019. And this picture right here is my beach scene back then in 2019. So I decided to do another one where I tape the horizon to get that straight, because you always want that straight. But today we're going to concentrate on the lower part here. We're going to be using all the water, leftover colors mostly. Some of this is leftover, but I can show you what I have in these. And most of the water, the ocean, is going to be all leftover with some metallics in it. And the sunset, I think that's leftover too, so might as well get rid of it here. So I found, I'm going to be putting some seashells in the wet paint. I found some driftwood on the beach here, and I'm going to be putting that down. I think I'm going to go ahead and spread these while it's wet, and the driftwood I can put on later once I see what I have going. So for the beach scene I have 2 colors. One is a darker metallic gold, and that's for closer to the water. When the water gets the sand wet, it's darker, and this one is a lighter color. I hope I have enough of this. Not very much. So the colors I can show you, I use the golden high flow iridescent gold fine for the light color, and I mix that with the Molten Metals Dorado Gold, these two for this color. And for this color, I know there's 24 karat in here. I know there's a little bit of this cream coat. I think there's some 24 karat. Had to put a little brown in it to make it a little darker. My consistency is probably need to thin it out a little bit more. So I'm going to be pouring this on, doing some swiping, possibly, it depends on what it looks like, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's get started. Put on some music and we'll get going. am back for part 2. This is all dry now. So I did change the colors I'm going to be using. I didn't want any metallics because I don't want the waves to react in a weird way. So I made all the colors, and I'll put a picture right here on what colors these are. They're all mixed together, so the colors that you see aren't exactly what's in each cup. So I wanted to go dark and then dark, lighter, lighter, lighter. So that's what I'm going to use. None of these have metallics in them. For my waves, I'm going to use Artist Loft Flow Acrylic and Floetrol. And I'm going to try something a little different with the waves. I think it's much easier to make waves with resin than it is with acrylics. So I'm going to try to do something a little different. Hopefully it works out. So let's get going. So of course the darker consistency leaves a little mound. Leaves a little mound and a little trace. So I'm going to start here. The darker is always at the horizon. So I don't want to use a whole lot of that, but I'm going to be mixing it up. What I'm going to do now is I'm not putting the lighter color on yet. I think I just want to swipe this out, get some paint off of here. So I want to blend it a little better. I can use just my glove, or I can do a swipe. Then I want to put just Floetrol, no paint in this, to help give it some foam, beach foam. didn't put a whole lot of Floetrol, but when it dries, I wanted to be able to see through it, so we could see part of the beach and part of the wave coming through like in nature. I think I'm going to swipe over with a little piece just to see what would happen. I don't think it would disturb it that much. Okay, now I'm going to make the second wave right along the edge of this foam. So I have to be controlled. Different. Let's do it. Okay, now I have a little bit of room to do a couple of long distance white caps. It's going to be a little trickier. I'm going to try something a little different. That Julie Batcher art that she's been doing, and I love it, and I'm going to give it a shot. You know what, I'm going to blow this out just a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to do a line. I think about right here. And I'm only going to do a partial. It's going to be, don't want it to be a whole lot, so I think I'm just going to, I hope I don't mess up here. I'm going to take my stick. She's really good at this, so I'm hoping I don't mess up. So I'm going to put it down in the white, not all the way down because I don't want to get a lot of the blue, and just come over like that. Okay, well, it's been about a couple weeks. I didn't mean to leave it that long, but Christmas and all. So I'm not real happy with how this dried. and I think I need, this area is too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sponge, dip it in some gold, and just sort of make it look like the sand's coming through more. And then I think I'm going to outline at the very end with my injection pour milk paint recipe, which is about 25% milk paint, which I don't even know if you could get this anymore, and about 25% Deco Art satin enamel, some Liquitex pouring medium, Floetrol, and the soft body Artist Loft. So I mix that all together. It's sort of a little thicker consistency, and I'm going to put that right along the edge here. And I'm sure it'll dry in there, but it'll make a little distinct line here. So let's get started. I don't want to do that first. I want to do the gold first. So I put some gold just on a tile. Just going to dip it in. This is just straight out of the bottle, and it's 24 karat mixed with some other golds that I had laying around. So I'm going to try to stay on the sand area, so let me see if I can do this. If I mess it up, oh well, you know. I can always paint over it if it doesn't work out. Okay, I decided that I didn't like this part either, so I'm going to take a brush, fan brush. I'm going to dip it in the white, sort of wipe it off. Then I'm going to start right here where the blue is, and I'm going to fan up, just like that. Like the wave is coming down. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm going to put a little spray at the top of this wave, and then I think I am going to make a distinct line right along here with my injection pour mix. Right now I'm going to go ahead and take that brush and just sort of give it some spray up here. Okay, now I'm going to take the injection mix. I think I'm going to get another type of... Looks like this mix will crack. So if I add more water, then it's not going to stay. So let me figure out what I'm going to do here. Maybe I'll get another bottle. Okay, I thinned it out just a bit. I put some GAC 800 in it. And so let's get going. This is going to be sort of tricky, but here I go. I'm just letting it flow out on its own. It's really not, I'm not squeezing it. Okay, I'm back. I could tilt now. I can see the outline of the end of the waves, so that's good, and it's dry enough where I can tilt the sunset if I need to. So let's get going on that. I'm going to use the purple up here, sort of the darker at the top, and it'll get lighter as you go down. Yeah, I think I like it. I like the dark up here, how it fades down, and the sun setting like over here. Okay, let's pray that it dries right, and I'll bring you back and we'll put some driftwood on here and a starfish, and we'll see what we get. Be back. Hi all. Well, my waves are dry, and it did give me some texture, which I really like. So it's a good idea. I like, you know, how it looks like the foam. This wave is breaking. Yeah, I'm loving it. So the only thing I have left to do is I think I want to put a bigger shell and a starfish. I'm just going to use regular glue for this. I think I'm going to put the driftwood right there. I'm just going to put some glue on the back. That. I'm just going to lay it down right here. Take time to dry. Little starfish. Go ahead and put some glue on that. This glue also dries clear. It's tacky glue. And because he's got a little arm broken there, I'm going to go ahead and just put him right, so right like that. Okay, and then I like this bigger shell here, so I'm going to, I think I want to show. Just do it that way. Threes are always better than pairs. Alright, so I think I'm done. This is a multi-day. Actually, it took 3 days. Of course, it's been a couple weeks since I started, but it had to dry in between with the tape so I can get this straight horizon. I'm pretty pleased with the way it came out. Please let me know what you think. I would appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Most of the people that view this don't subscribe. I would appreciate it. And I also appreciate that there's more men watching paint pouring fluid art videos. Welcome. Thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna call this one, let's call this one Magic Sands, since it's right down the street and it's beautiful. So welcome to my channel. Please shop my Amazon shop down below, all my other social sites. Appreciate you. Aloha. Keep on pouring. Bye.